There comes a time when you have to make a big decision, and some people will relate to this decision. Most won't, but some will. And the decision is this. Do I go to bed now and wake up in 2,500 and go to work and be shitty all day? Or do I have a coffee at 5 a.m. and just work through the day and then have an early bed and then try and get back into some sort of rhythm of sleep? That's the dilemma I have. I am a member of the 5 a.m. club, except I'm still awake at 5 a.m. The only grind I'm doing is this one. And just a little takeaway tip, if it's 5 a.m. and you're gonna make yourself a latte, don't make it in a normal latte glass. Don't use this. This is a no. Use a big cup so you can get more coffee in it. Now Sherman's woken up. Come on. Whoa. Come here. Come here. Get here. Good boy. Sit here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Fucking hair all over me. Oh, piss off. Jesus. So what does 2017 look like for me? Well, clearly it's off to a really bad start. The plan this year is to grow the team. The hardest thing I find in my real estate business by far is recruitment, is just trying to find staff. People whinge and whine about there's no work. It's bullshit. You know, if someone's driven, if someone's determined, if you want to go and get your agent's representative certificate, if you want to look sharp and prepared to work hard and prepared to do whatever you got to do to be successful, you can make a lot of money in this game. So we're opening up the 4th office. So I'll go and check that out tomorrow, today actually, because I'll be in a great headspace for that. So the year ahead will be to consolidate, to start to structure the offices to work more independently. As the business has grown, I've brought in more shareholders into the business. I know that I cannot grow to the level I want to grow unless I relinquish shareholding to other people. And me and Michelle are on the same page with this, which is good. Big mistake I made years ago when I transitioned from Ray White to Hayes Winkle is I didn't lock some key people in. And of course, during that transition, I had people walk out and start their own business. So, you know, hindsight's a wonderful thing. Hindsight is a good thing, but you got to learn from it. I always talk this. My business isn't about me, it's about other people. I just have no interest in being the business. And for the agents that watch this vlog, I don't have a whole lot of interest in being a real estate agent. I have interest in being a real estate business owner, and they're two very, very, very different things. And the big mistake people make all the time is they try and do both. And I know because I've done it before. You end up running around like a lunatic.
What do you think the meaning of life is?
To live and to live in a mystery and to find purpose and to live in the now. Magic. Now.
And you make mistakes and you lose staff and you blame people. And so, you know, we have very clearly defined roles in our business. And I'll say this, and I've said this 1,000 times, but if I was to get sick tomorrow, let's say, for example, you know, I had a serious illness and I was off work for 12 months. Ask yourself this question if you're watching this and you're a business owner. If you were sick tomorrow for 12 months and you went back to your business as a business owner in 12 months' time, what would it look like? and get honest about that. Like, get really gut-wrenchingly honest. What would it look like? You know, smart business people have contingency plans on, they have a plan A, they have a plan B, they have a plan C. So that's what I've learnt to do. So the year ahead for me is to grow. It's funny with growth, it's really hard, and people will relate to this, but growing a business, to get to 10 salespeople is not too hard. To get to 15, then you push to get to 20 full-timers, then it's like really hard to get to 25, you know, and I've sat on 25 full-time staff for a long time. I've just hit 30 full-timers. Now we're pushing for 35 full-timers. And that's when I talk about full-timers, I'm not talking about having people on retainers. I'm talking about people that aren't on retainers. You know, I'm not talking about carrying massive business debt. I'm talking about a self-funded business that is not carrying any debt, that it's profitable all the time. You know, something that I think me and Michelle have done really well is we've never had an overdraft. We've never borrowed credit. We've never had a month where we've been in negative. We've looked to the future and thought, because with real estate, you're only ever 3 months in front, I think. And we were always looking. I know, for example, that if we only list 15 properties in February, come May, we're in trouble. The year for me is going to be focused on my kids. As a parent, as your kids get older, you miss them. And my son Harry, who'll be 19 in March, and Daisy will be 17 this year, I just want to try and recapture. To me, they're still babies, so, you know, I've got a number of trips teed up this year. You know, off to Iceland in 5 weeks with Harry. That was a last minute thing. Harry wasn't going to come, and he's changed his mind, and now he's going to he's going to come with us to Iceland, spend the week in Iceland with me and Stace, and then he's going to go and visit some relatives in Sweden and in Europe, which is really exciting for him. You know, I've got that happening, so I'm organising him at the moment. We've got to get pad-eye certified, so because we want to dive... Why is that flashing? 6 minute 30... Oh, I've been going for 6 minutes 36. Does it normally flash? It's tracking my face. I'm over here. So it's actually, before we go away to Iceland, it's a really busy 5 or 6 weeks. One is I've got to motor on with the business and get stuff sorted. But me, Stacey and Harry have got to get pad-eye certified for deep water. So we've got to go and get our ticket so we can swim without an instructor in Iceland through the continents, you know, through the clear water. So we've got to do that. I mix work with travel. For me, the grind isn't working 5 or 6 days a week in real estate. It's, you know, it's funny, the thing with a business owner is, and I don't wear a suit a lot of the time, but people say to me every day, I'll go to the news agency or go to the cafe, and they'll say, "You're not working today?" And I just feel like slapping them and saying, "Dude, we own businesses. We work every fucking day. It never stops. You know, you never stop thinking about your business. You know, it might be 3 a.m. and I'll be thinking about a marketing idea, or I go, shit, you know, for example, our new website isn't working on Internet Explorer 11. I just found that out while I was away in Bali. You know, so I've got to fix that." So although you're not running around listing and selling, there's a million things to do if you're in growth mode. Now, some people aren't in growth mode. Some people, and there's nothing wrong with this, some people aren't in growth mode. They just want a business, they want to earn their 150k a year, whatever it is, they're earning 200, 100k a year, and they're happy with that. They want to keep their rent roll at 300, it's a nice little earner, and they don't want to extend their comfort zone. I don't relate to that way of thinking at all. That is absolutely foreign to me. All I see is going from 4 to 5 to 6 to 10 to 15. You know, you can walk and chew gum at the same time. Let me get coffee. It's about working smarter, not harder. I'm no longer in real estate to win awards or to prove to the world how great I am. I'm in real estate to prove how good a life you can have as a result of real estate. I just think we're in 2017 and, you know, life's really short, so why not capture moments with your kids? My kids are my focus, Stacey's my focus, my dog's my focus, and the business is my focus. And getting as much out of life as I possibly can every year that I'm alive. That is my focus. Because what I'm acutely aware of is, and I don't want to go all philosophical on you, but what I'm acutely aware of is the clock is ticking. And I'm 44 and I'm not old, and I'm relatively healthy, apart from my sugar addiction, which apparently is like a cocaine addiction. But apart from that minor setback, I'm acutely aware that life's short. You know what? It seems like a blink and I'm 44. And you know what? It's going to be another 10 years, I'm going to be 54, and then I'm going to be 64, hopefully, and 74, and the years just keep flying by. You know, I just want to have a data bank of memories with my kids and with Stacey, with fun and laughter, and lots of moments where you're in the middle of something and you go, holy fuck, we're in Iceland. My name's Daniel Hayes. Thanks for watching $1 Million Bogan Australia. So make sure you click the button right here. I'm gonna go.